You are correct, Eden. If you disappear into the bathroom, we will talk about it. Let's talk about it right now. My name's Adam Freeman. I'm one of the executive producers of Marriage Boot Camp Family Edition. I am here with one of my superstar senior story producers, a lot of S's, Al. As you know, after every episode, I bring a different member of the staff, the crew on. We talk about some kind of insider gossip, maybe show you some deleted scenes, some new insight. Eden and Alexis. This is the first time we've actually seen them sneak off somewhere.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah, but it's not the first time we've seen them flirt. We saw them flirting throughout the entire episode, and even in episode 1, even in the first day, there's been a lot of chemistry between them.
Yeah.
It also may not be a coincidence that this potential hookup happens on day 7, breaking the cycle, which is traditionally one of the most emotional, taxing days in the boot camp.
So you were an abused child.
Yeah.
Do you understand the impact that has had on you?
I'm sure it has something to do with like my relationships with women overall, or not having that kind of trust.
You think that played any part in it?
I think it did, yeah. I mean, they were crying the entire day,
Right.
cast and crew. And at the end, you know, you can't help, but you're gonna connect one way or another when you do that, so.
And I don't want to speak for you, but when I cry, I like to be held after.
Did someone hurt you?
Yes, someone in my family touched me after my car accident when I couldn't walk or talk.
What's interesting about this drill, from the producer side, we'll give you a little inside tip now, is that the minute we find out a boot camper is going to be in the house, the production of this drill starts. Because the minute we find out Laura Govan's gonna be in the house, our producers start looking and casting for a kid that looks like Laura Govan.
I got you. You know what? You get you.
And all week leading up to this drill, they are finding kids to play those roles.
We have some child actors that are here today. We try to match them the best that we could as far as looks go.
Then, while the art drill is going on, what are you doing?
I am transcribing word for word every single thing that the boot campers were saying.
She rented out her rooms, either as prostitutes or as the entertainers.
The minute they break and they go to have lunch, Al and his other story producers take those transcripts and bring them to me and my team. And then what we do is we have about an hour to write a script for these kids to say.
Can I get the rest of the errands?
Then the producers take those scripts and bring them to the little kids that are waiting in the back of the house.
Johnny? Yep. You're gonna be Corey.
The whole time, the boot campers are just eating their lunch. They're talking about what pictures they just drew, right? They have no idea that there's an army of kids getting ready to portray them. Now, it would be amazing but unrealistic to assume that a 6, 7-year-old kid is gonna memorize a script in 45 minutes. So here's a little trick that we've never given away until now. Each one of those kids wears this little earpiece. So every kid has this in their ear, and it's connected to us in the control room. So if they should fumble a line or get nervous, we can press a button and feed them the line in their ear.
Yeah, I love my dad.
I love my dad.
Well, Mom got a job.
Well, Mom got a job.
So each one of the kids wears one of these earpieces as a backup, and in the control room, myself and my other producers are there as kind of a safety net to make sure that they deliver those lines.
I'd do anything to make you feel good about yourself.
Look at your son and tell him that.
I'm sorry.
That day is incredibly emotional. You keep reliving that day for 6 to 8 weeks afterwards.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, the first week was a little tough for me, just listening to these stories, because I am an emotional guy, so when it came to the Michael story, I cry every single time.
Knowing that you were hurting, knowing that I should have wrapped my arms around you and said, honey, don't worry about it, we'll take care of it. Didn't either.
Other producers were walking by and like, what's going on? I'm like, leave me alone.
I mean, I fought for you all your life. I don't know how I missed that part, but I'm sorry for that.
The only thing more powerful than day 7, breaking the cycle, is day 8, sacrifice. And it's a day that us behind the scenes, I don't want to say look forward to, but are excited about from day 1, because as the boot campers are complaining about their coffee being too cold and their sheets not being a high enough thread count, we're thinking day 8, we're gonna sick dogs on your ass.
Oh, yeah. It's coming.
Here's a sneak peek.
In 2 weeks on Marriage Boot Camp Family Edition.
He's so cute. Very cute. I don't know what's going on, but I have an inclination.
The rumors are running wild.
What y'all be doing at 2 a.m.? I'm not.
But it's what 2 other boot campers are doing that could set the house on fire.
Did I wake up to this morning?
A surprising all-new Marriage Boot Camp Family Edition in 2 weeks on WeTV, and catch up anytime on the WeTV app.